Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2024 Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Matt Harvey will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt Harvey. Well, the book on Matt Harvey, it's pretty simple. If he's throwing strikes, he's an absolute nightmare for hitters. Good fastball, 93 to 96. Good curveball, and his changeup has gotten much better. If he brings his A game, you're going to have a tough time scoring off this guy.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Now at the plate, Forrest Wall. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Forrest Wall.
Pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
Wow. Only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball. This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Ready now for Baltimore, Kevin Kiermaier.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Striding into the box, Manny Machado from the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Pedro Ortega. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Velasno has a play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on its way. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. In now for Cleveland, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Digging in, the switch hitter, Brandon Eller. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Up around the face.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. Still no score. At the plate, Les Matsumoto, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Matsumoto is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. In now for the O's, Christian Arroyo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Schwarber stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
To 2-2 now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Clint Frazier.
Right fielder, Clint Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 down.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Angelo.
Striding in, Angelo Velasno. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or two, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the designated hitter, Garrett Lang. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Balls and a strike. The 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Forrest Wall. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on. Gene Segura standing in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Gene.
First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and points the hitter.
But the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Segura gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Nope.
Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
And that's over. 2-1.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Runners off for second. In there. Now the throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. So 1-1. Misses down below the knees. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Fader is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They lead it 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-1.
Too low. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The 1-1 home. Pitch popped up, and no one will get this one. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Popped him up. Gomes waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Ortega. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Full count now. 3-2 pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Eller is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Bradley Zimmer. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Zimmer.
First pitch on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Bradley Zimmer becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Eller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Fader has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
In now, Clint Frazier. Short, hit hard. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Angelo Velasno. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians strike for one on this solo homer. We're through.
Leading off for Baltimore.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 strikes now from Harvey. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. At the plate, Enrique Cordova. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out. Now batting, Christian Arroyo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, second baseman
Gene Segura standing in, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
catcher, number 10.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fader giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're up 2. Ready, another chance. Garrett Lang will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ripped on the ground to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Orioles.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Fader. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. One and one the count now. No runs, just one hit, one error thus far for Baltimore. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit back toward the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Forrest Wall. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. No balls and a strike to count. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Zimmer is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Fader has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 4. Bradley Zimmer.
Striding in once again, Bradley Zimmer. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Right side. Oh, way to get dirty. He is out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Eller. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The lone pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And that misses 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
2-2 pitch just missed.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Digging in once again, Clint Frazier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Schwarber leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Dylan Bundy trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Dylan Bundy.
Angelo Velasmo will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Indians forced to settle for 1. On to the 7th. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
3-1 now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Hit out towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Ebro, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And a fastball just a bit high.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer on.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Stepping in now, Les Matsumoto, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Frazier on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Orioles lead 1. Still down 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough, Jose Ramirez. has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Now to the plate, Gene Segura. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Missed with a slider. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-1 is a fastball swung on and missed. One out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Arroyo into shallow center. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready once again, Yan Gomes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Enrique Cordova, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with this first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Frazier is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Garrett Lang. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Hit to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the Indians 3 and the Orioles nothing. Sean Gilmartin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Striding in for the Indians, Bradley Zimmer. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
To 1-2 now. Popped him up. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. In now for Cleveland, Brandon Eller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep, but that'll be off the right field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Kyle Schwarber. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1. Eller at second with 2 down. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2 out here and a runner in second. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Striding in.
Leading off for Baltimore, right fielder, Michael Fagan.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Forrest Wall. One out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Hit back up the middle. Lindor loves it. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Baltimore down to their final strike. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Frazier ranging back, still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and that puts the Orioles on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. So he'll depart as he couldn't quite get that final out, but he will leave with the lead after a strong 8 2/3. Gary Reyes gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Here's Manny Machado now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Shoots this one over to first, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box now, Pedro Ortega. Velasco is in pursuit, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Indians jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Matt Harvey gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.